The balloon floated into my aunt's bedroom on its own, red, shiny, with a long silver ribbon trailing behind it like it knew exactly where it was going. I was standing in the hallway when I heard her scream. By the time anyone got upstairs, the ribbon was already wrapped around her neck 3 times. Pulled tight, like something invisible was holding the other end. To understand why a balloon tried to kill my aunt at her own birthday party, you have to go back 3 months, to the day my twin sister disappeared. My name is Gigi. I have a twin sister. Her name is Dee. We were never normal. When we were kids, we saw things other people couldn't see. Shadows in empty rooms, people standing in corners that nobody else noticed, things that moved when no one was looking. I spent my whole life praying for it to stop. Dee accepted it, like it was nothing. I smiled at everyone. She stayed silent. When we turned 18, everything got stronger. The shadows got closer, the whispers got louder. And that's when our aunt appeared, my father's sister. My parents hadn't spoken to her in 15 years, but she came back with gifts, with stories about the big city and a future I could have if I just came with her. My parents said no for weeks. Then one night I overheard them arguing in the kitchen. My father said, "She's offering to take only one of them. We have to choose." The next morning they told me to pack. On the day I left, Dee was gone. Her bed was made. Her phone was on the pillow. I didn't know it then, but Dee knew where I was going long before I did, and she had already started walking. My aunt's house was beautiful. Big windows, white walls, everything quiet and clean. She lived there with her son. The first 3 days were perfect, but the house was wrong. The air upstairs was always cold. Doors I closed at night were open in the morning. And on the 4th night, while I was trying to sleep, I felt fingers slide through my hair, slow, patient. A few days later, my aunt said guests were coming. She asked me to stay in the basement. Just temporarily, she said. Before I went down, the housekeeper pulled me aside. She whispered that strange things had been happening in this house for years. She absolutely refused to go into the basement. And then she said, "Whatever lives down there, it stopped moving the day you arrived." The first night in the basement, I saw a girl in a white dress hanging from the ceiling, black hair over her face. She swung side to side slowly. I looked at her. She stopped. I lay down. She started swinging again. After that, someone new came every night, breathing in my ear, watching from the corner. I stopped being afraid. I started talking to them. I treated them like roommates. They moved my phone. They turned the lights on. It was their way of talking. The basement stopped feeling like a basement. It felt like home. One night, my aunt's son heard me whispering through the floorboards. From that day on, he started calling me crazy. My aunt heard him. And instead of stopping him, she started agreeing. She brought a man to the house, a healer. I heard him through the vents. "Keep her close," he said. "As long as she stays in this house, everything you want will come true." The next week, my aunt started brewing me tea every morning. "For your nerves," she said. It had no taste, but after 1 cup, my body felt heavy. My mind got foggy. I couldn't dream. The shadows in the basement stopped visiting me. I drank that tea for 2 months. I got weaker. I stopped remembering what Dee's voice sounded like. That was when the party happened, the balloon, the scream. After that night, she stopped looking at me, and she stopped bringing me the tea. 3 nights later, Dee came to me in a dream. She didn't say much, just one sentence. "Stop drinking it. I'm almost there." The knock came on a Tuesday afternoon. 3 slow knocks, steady, patient. My aunt opened the door. Dee was standing there. Her feet were bare and black from road dirt. Whatever she had walked through to get here, it had taken pieces of her. Her eyes were too dark, all the way to the edges. She stepped inside, uninvited. The healer stepped between them. He started whispering. Dee stopped, tilted her head. "I heard you," she said. "You told her to keep my sister close." "So did I." He sat down, not because he chose to. Like the floor rose up to meet him. The house was dead silent. Dee walked to my aunt, leaned in close. "How dare you touch my sister?" Then she turned to me, held out her hand. "Let's go home, Gigi." On my way out, I stopped by the basement door and whispered into the dark, "Thank you for keeping me company." I never saw my aunt again. Dee and I live together now. She comes and goes. The barefoot girl who showed up at that door faded a little more every week until she looked like my sister again. Almost. But I never asked her what she walked through to get to me, what she had to become to do it. Sometimes, late at night, I wake up and look in the mirror, and I see both of us standing there, even when Dee is in another city. I raise my right hand. The girl in the mirror raises hers a second later. I don't know what she became while I was gone, and I'm not sure I want to. The scariest things usually know your name.